Breaking
Is the
news.
referee just following the rules, or is this a case?
We have, so we're looking at Don Lemon here. So we're looking at,
severe psoriasis or psoriatic arthritis.
commercials. Now remember, you have to take notes. Remember, you have to say, okay, there's a live person that's actually narrating to you about this commercial here, what you call it, sponsorship. And there's green screens. Okay, so what you see is light and stuff like that. In the background, you might not be able to really see what you see. What that, colors are, maybe different colors to somebody else. That's so different, but it's not. So, what you're looking at here is a live person talking, right? And it could be, and then when you play it back, it could be a box attached to it, which means it's save over. So you take those three things, right? And you say, oh, okay, look, she's getting Bryce disease, you know what I'm saying? Because you're watching TV, right? Or, whoever's watching TV, they're like, oh, yeah, I'm getting gas, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to dinner or whatnot. Stuff like that, right? That's right. And then, you get, so you say, so you take your train of thought, right? And you take Men's Warehouse, right? You don't understand what you take your Men's Warehouse, and you're like, okay, you know what? Oh, I gotta get fit and stuff. Then you start thinking about finances and whatnot, right? Then you're like, I need a vacation and stuff, right? And this person might be live too. This is like Travago, dude. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. So you think about vacation. So you think finances, vacation, fits, nightlife, moving. You know what I'm saying? When you want to go take an excursion, that's a sabbatical. With benefits, you feel me down to like Thailand or wherever. You know what I mean? Or something like that. That's brights, right? So, and then you're like, oh man, I gotta go to work, I gotta get my routine up, you understand? I gotta get my 5 a.m. jog or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Do your thizzle right before you have to go do your time in for the bitcoins or whatnot. So, you know what I'm saying? This applies to anybody, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just bitcoins, whatnot, you know what I'm saying? If you're making them in 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever that case may be. You get your kettlebells, whatnot, to get things. So more commercials and commercials. Well, this person still might be live, right? Okay. And that's a green screen right there, what they just showed you. That's what that is. That's that Inception type stuff that's been around for a long time. Videotaping stuff like this has been around for a long time. So keep in mind Voxing, right? You know what I'm saying? Voiceover, whatnot. Never mind. This Pete's or something. Anyway, so you're like, oh, I'm still gassed on the holidays, right? You know what I'm saying? This is a nice commercial. This is hella nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gassed on the holidays. Nice tune going, nice blazing car, whatnot, lasting in the back, winter weather, you know what I'm saying? And you know what it is. What it is, right? So, like, these are nice commercials, you know what I'm saying? This is what you do. And you know what I'm saying? You kick back and such and such, right? Because you're winding down and such and such, but you have more commercials for you. Then they're going out, they're going the secular route, right? They're starting to divide now. It's like, oh, okay, net neutrality comes into it. I'm thinking single, you're thinking like work, commute, single life, but maybe no kids, whatever that case may be, student life, young life, high school life, on the way to college life, moving life, or whatever, what have you. So they give you all this information, including this, and bundle it together and say, this is life. These are the complications of daily American life right here, because, let's face it, you're watching American culture. That's what you're watching, right? You're watching here in American soil. You might get the same deal over international seas too, whatnot, right? International seas, but I trying to keep up with the commercials, anything on your phone, whatnot. I'll tell you, bro. Now, Don Lemon, right? All said and done. Then you're like, oh, okay, what's the issue, right? Someone was forced to take off dreadlocks. And then you watch the news, right? You say, okay, well, what is the premise? What is the premise of what this article that Don Lemon is talking about, right? And he's talking about, like, someone has cut their hair due to such and such standards of such and such, institution, right? And so, and then you got discussions of it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you're interfacing with the TV at the same time, right? And maybe it's live, maybe this is pre-tape, maybe that's a background. Make observations. Look, they got the Brooklyn Bridge or whatever that bridge is in the back there, right? They got, you know what I'm saying, everything's glitz and everything, the background looks nice and colorful, right? And then let's look at Home Skillet, right? Let's take it Homeboy, right? You know what I'm saying, Skillet, right? Because there's like a jargon attached to it, and it's termed a coin or what, a coin term. Look at the specs, look at the ties, and see so. And take your breath. And you say, and you don't sit up here and apply your own life, but you do. You apply your own life to what you watch, including this news. And this is a 5-minute thing I'm talking about already. But you're applying your life to such and such. And let me just finish this idea. With the interfacing with the TV. And you're saying this is a social situation that's happening here in the United States, along with the preceding commercials that you've just seen. That's basically what it was.